Black holes are the apex predators of the universe. They are mysterious, frightening, and incredibly interesting. In order to begin to understand them, we must first understand how stars die. The cycle of life and death is common in our universe. I've said this before, but everything that lives must eventually die, even things as truly awesome as stars. A star's life begins in a giant gas cloud, a nebula, mostly hydrogen. As the center of this nebula gets more and more dense and forms a spherical object, the pressure becomes so great, the hydrogen atoms begin to fuse into helium. This releases a massive amount of energy. The fusion energy pushing outward, balancing perfectly with the gravitational force pushing inward, creates a violent dance. This dance is what allows stars to be stable for millions or even billions of years. There may be an extremely large amount of hydrogen in the star, but not an infinite amount. Once all the hydrogen has been fused into helium, it is the beginning of the end. It can live for a little bit longer, fusing helium to carbon, from carbon to neon and magnesium, and then oxygen to silicon, and then finally iron. Once it reaches iron, a lot of things begin to happen very fast. In one of my other videos, we talked about entropy, and how everything in the universe is constantly trying to get to a lower energy state. Well, iron is the most stable element. Therefore, the process that creates it releases no energy, nor can you fuse iron elements into anything else. This causes the iron to build up at the core. Keep in mind we're talking about high mass stars here, ignoring lower mass ones. At this moment, the balance of outward pushing fusion and inward pushing gravity is broken. Gravity wins and the star collapses. Since the point of explaining this was to talk about black holes, we'll skip over neutron stars for now. They probably deserve their own video regardless, but if the mass of the star is high enough to overcome neutron degeneracy pressure, then nothing can stop the collapse, and the star collapses into a singular point. This is the singularity of the black hole. The singularity is a huge mystery. We need a grand unification theory to understand it, a theory uniting relativity and quantum mechanics, which would essentially be a theory of everything. The singularity is extremely dense, perhaps infinitely dense. You may have heard that black holes are so dense, not even light can escape. While technically true, this is a misleading way of wording it. The constituent part of light, photons, don't actually get sucked in by the singularity per se. Gravity only affects things with mass, and photons do not have mass. However, our current understanding of gravity describes it as a warping of space-time, and anything traveling through space-time can be affected by it. Imagine the fabric of space-time as a literal fabric, like a stretched towel or blanket. Drop a bowling ball onto the fabric, and it warps it, causing anything on the fabric to fall towards it. This is a useful analogy when picturing Einsteinian gravity. Now, the black part all around this singularity is called the event horizon. The event horizon is the barrier where the gravity is so strong no information can escape. At this point, the escape velocity is faster than the speed of light, and as everyone knows, or should know, you cannot travel through space faster than light. And for the record, black holes don't suck things up from a distance any more than any other massive object. The gravity only becomes a problem once you get extremely close to the black hole. It was once thought that black holes were eternal and endless, existing for all of time. However, Stephen Hawking's discovery of Hawking radiation told us that even black holes will eventually decay into nothing. This may take around 10 to the 100 years, 10 or a 1 followed by 100 zeros, but it should happen eventually. We will have a separate video explaining Hawking radiation, but a black hole will give it off extremely slowly at first, and then faster and faster until it explodes. In the last period of its life, it will be giving off so much radiation, it will shine like the star it once was. Thanks so much for watching. That was Black Holes from Life to Death. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos concerning our cosmos.